among everyone these days, and it's my privilege, which has led to a breakthrough in the usage of sensors in various applications across the globe. By
the idea of ChatGPT, there are some good advantages of that. So the mathematical theories of machine learning, the machine learning and AI, very important. And so there are a lot of good faculty, and I'm very happy to be there. 5 decades with so many universities. If you look at it, it includes Indian Institute of the machine learning. I'll come to that. So there is an enormous, review I'm going to give you on the positive aspects of machine learning. There's a lot of things have gone good, and of course, now it has taken a little different turn, and I'll also come to it. And there are many, many universities who have interacted with me, like Purdue and many at 6 o'clock. And then the ChatGPT comes back and tells the chat. That's all. So in what way do I say that it is intelligent? Whenever people are coming up with a new design of drug, not in all years, but again, we don't know here.
Faculty, staff, students of Chanakya University, and let us wait for the third distinguished lecture series from Chanakya.
So AI is very important, and it has been used extensively in India and in other countries. I think the question that we should address right now is about ChatGPT. Now, as I said, ChatGPT also has done a lot of good things, but the interesting thing we should say is there are some negative things that are also going on, and what should we do? And that's where the technology has to be sort of I don't say controlled, but we need to put some policy regulations in such a way that people cannot exploit the ChatGPT technology.
So what is how you see the future of chat technology in India in coming days?
I think it is good. Overall I see there is a positive trend, but still, as I said, there are some negative things, in the context of plagiarism and in the context of writing reports, use of ChatGPT, especially at the educational level. We may want to revise the curriculum. So there are some changes that we need to do. So that's why the United States are also looking every day. They are like to see that what changes can be done and how it can improve. So there's a lot of things, but there may not be an answer right away, but eventually there will be some. But I think at this time, what we need to be worrying about is how best we can use the ChatGPT in a way that will be able to, use basically all the systems. Okay.
Thank you.
Namaste, this is Dr. Vinay Chandra BK, Director of Communications at Chanakya University, and I am with Professor K.A. Venkatesh, who is the Dean of School of Mathematics and Natural Sciences. In fact, it's a pleasure for us to host this kind of events, especially the distinguished lecture series. We have taken upon ourselves at Chanakya University to be a center which promotes knowledge, which promotes thinking amongst the people who are associated with the university and the society at large. And in that backdrop, we have started this series. We had the first talk delivered by Professor Manjul Bhargav, a very distinguished personality from Princeton University, and who is also part of National Education Policy Drafting Committee at India, and who is also currently the member of National Curriculum Framework Steering Committee. So we have such eminent personalities being invited to Chanakya University and using Chanakya University as a platform to disseminate knowledge which is going to benefit the society at large. Of course, we do all these things keeping in mind the interests of the students. We want to expose them to great scholarship and also put before them the kind of models that they can emulate as they go further. So this is the second talk in the series. We have lined up a few more eminent such talks, which is coming up again in the end of this month, and also perhaps one in 1 or 2 months. So this is the lineup that we have. Maybe if Professor Venkatesh would like to add a few words.
As I mentioned earlier also, this is not only for our students, as well as it's open to all. Anybody can attend so that they can learn as well as collaborate and take it further. For society benefit, we are doing it. Keeping youngsters in mind, this kind of program is organized and it will be continued to happen with us.
So in fact, it's a very good initiative on part of benefiting the students' fraternity. But only thing is that what we observe today is the awareness. This has to spread more awareness so that the more students should participate in this and drive the benefits of these lectures.
True.
So I think we should now take up as a plan to bring a more awareness.
Yeah,
And we intend to focus both on contemporary issues as well as issues which have a beyond time relevance, both contemporary as something that transcends time, and AI and ChatGPT is the talk of the town today. There's a lot of anxieties around it. There's also a lot of opportunities that this new technology would give way for the human race. So considering all these things, we thought this is one of the most relevant hot topics of the day, and it's more appropriate to have a personality like Professor S.S. Iyengar to deliver a talk on this.
yeah,
Thank you.